Welcome in. How's everybody feeling? Welcome back to another episode of the Let's Keep It Real podcast. I'm Mario, and I'm here with my co-host Austin. And you know, let's talk about accountability. What is accountability? There's a lot of different ways you could explain accountability, but the dictionary definition of accountability is the fact or condition of being accountable and responsibility. And an example for that is like their lack of accountability has corroded public respect or what people think about them. That's the definition of accountability. But what does it mean to truly take accountability? I feel like to truly take accountability, you got to have actions and stuff like that you do to show that you are taking accountability. And we actually got a quote today that actually talks about that action for accountability. And I'm going to pass this off to Austin because he
So this quote really relates to what we're trying to get to, you guys. It's from Benjamin Franklin, and it is most men die at 25. We just bury them at 75. So let's dive into this. So many people stop truly living and thriving at an early age.
they stop taking action in their
They
lives.
they stop taking action in their lives, even though they continue to exist physically. And that really hits me because though you can still be living, are you truly living? And are you taking those actions? Are
Or
you
your
trying
whole
to get better? Because if you just keep living the same old every single day in and out, are you actually living or are you just existing?
Are you holding yourselves accountable for your existence? Are you taking action? Are you doing what you're supposed to? Is everybody doing what they're supposed to in life? Are they taking action for those things? No, not a lot of people know what that means. And not a lot of people have figured out that yet. And I feel like we're in a world now where that's not common. And I feel like that's the most unfortunate thing because we are humans and those are things that should help us thrive and should make us want to keep going and should motivate us. Yeah, we see this. We see how easy everything has become and how simple everything has become. Yet we stop trying. And here's the thing. Life isn't long. And the quote kind of explains that life isn't long at all. And for us to take this all for granted and to kind of not do anything about it, it sucks. There's no way to beat around the bush about it. You just have to be blatant about it and just be straight up about it. It sucks. Life can be really short. Something could happen to you any day, and then you would have not lived up to it. You would have not have lived up to those 18 years, those 37 years, however long you were living, and nobody could have said, or you could have said, like, man, I really think it was worth it. My life was really worth it. And then you'll just be regretting it in the afterlife. If you believe in that, of course, the entire time that you are there. Because, let's be honest, that's just kind of sad. That's just depressing. Because you did nothing. And you died for no reason. That's a terrible way to go out. And I feel like a lot of people need to just start taking action for their lives. And they need to figure things out.
Yeah, I feel like in a very early age, we start dreaming and thinking of who we can be when we're older. But then I feel like every single year it gets farther and farther away from us because we don't take action for it. And that happens with society every single day. We just hop on our phones and we neglect learning and we neglect trying to dream more and maybe do more with our lives that we want to inside, but we just can't get it out.
Yeah, I definitely agree with that because it's definitely, well, I wouldn't say it's an easy process. It's easy to some, not easy to apparently most nowadays. But people just gotta live their lives is what it comes down to. Because if you truly aren't living, then you're never gonna get anywhere. And because everything's just we live in such a simplified world now. It's just gotten to the point where we're going to end up making ourselves stuck because we're making everything too simple. At what point does it become like this is enough, and like I need to do something. Like I need to take action. I need to jump into action, and I need to do something about this.
And action is very scary, but like just thinking about this is your one shot, your one life, like
One opportunity.
your only opportunity, not one opportunity, your only opportunity is to choose to live every single day and not just exist. Because why just exist? Like our existence is so rare and it's so profound and so insanely like it's hard to even explain our
It's
existence.
amazing.
You can't explain our existence. If you
explain
can't even
our
explain our
existence.
existence, then why not live? Why not live every day and take chances, take risks, and just do what you dream?
Yes, I agree with that completely. Life is beautiful. Life is amazing. You cannot explain life. Life is such a profound idea and such a cool thing. And that is something that everybody takes for granted. I don't know why they take that for granted. You know, live your life, be yourself, go out, go do things, go play sports, go talk to your friends, go socialize. We're only here for an average of about 76 years, at least men are, and some women are too. But let's be honest, life can be cut short at any time, and the fact that we are not taking action and advantage of it is the toughest thing to hear in the world. When I hear about anybody passing and you hear nothing good about them besides like, oh, he was a good person and he didn't make any of his accomplishments or did anything what he wanted to do. He could have wanted to go to gym. They could have wanted to go have a family, and they were never able to do those things and succeed because they were never able to take action. Take action with your life and set yourself on a course for success, because otherwise you will set yourself up for failure, and that's not something you want to do.
And never neglect yourself and what you need to accomplish those things. And that's just by taking action. You take action, it'll build upon that, and every day you'll get closer to your dream. And once you never set a dream that will, I mean, set a dream that would take you your whole life pretty much, or just keep setting more and more dreams, because there's honestly the possibilities are endless. You can go skydiving, that could be a dream. You can go snorkeling, that could be a dream. Like there's so many great things that life offers, and we all take it for granted until something bad happens. I feel like a family member dies or a loved one passes. To get you to take action, if it takes losing something to take action, is what I don't get. As a lot of people don't take action until they've lost almost everything. Like people that are so poor, it's what it takes to hit rock bottom for them to want to learn more about their finances that got them there.
And I actually got a quote from a teacher here at Truman that I would like to share. I'm gonna include part of what I want to say in this. You have one life, you have one shot, one opportunity. You have multiple. Sure, during that life you have multiple opportunities, but you only have one opportunity in your life to make it worth living. And here's the thing that I learned from my teacher that really helped me. That helped me really just start living my life. Carpe diem. Seize the day. Make your life extraordinary. That means seize the opportunities that you have every single day and make your life worth living and make your life amazing. And to keep it 100% real, that's some of the most important things you could hear all day or hear at any time. And that's something people need to push forward in their life and they need to strive for. And that some people may need to hear. Seize the day. Make your life amazing. Make it extraordinary. However you want to say it. There's so many different words to explain life and opportunity. But it just matters to how you respond to it and what you do about it.
Yeah, definitely responding to things that are thrown into your life, like opportunities, great opportunities that will get you somewhere. Don't just close your eyes and run away. It's not something to be scared about, but something to embrace, even if it's something super scary, like a big opportunity, like a job opportunity, and you're just scared to take it, or an opportunity that will get you out of like the rat race itself, like just being able to live without having to work for a government or somebody else, like just taking those big opportunities and learning opportunities. like recently I've learned that you can either learn or you can win. You're never losing. Any opportunity you take, you never lose. And that is a great quote. And just thinking that like every single time you do something that's risky, you never fail. You're just taking a risk that will make you learn it will make you learn twice. You'll win and you'll learn.
In life, we cannot let losses flourish. In life, we cannot let these things just take us over. You cannot let these L's just kind of, take over your life and just be everything that you are about. You got to respond. You got to respond back. You got to give something back. You got to give your all. And that's what a lot of people struggle with. But unfortunately, if I'm being 100% honest, it may not get easier. It may be hard. It may be difficult. But in the end, it doesn't matter. What matters is you take control, you respond, you succeed, you execute. And those are the biggest things that you need to do in life. And I think that kind of sums up what we're talking about today. Accountability, action, response. Those are the big three things you really need for your life to really succeed. And I feel like without those, life isn't really worth it. It's not really going to be worth it because you're not doing anything if you're not taking action. You're not doing anything if you're not responding, and you're not doing anything if you're not executing, then succeeding. And I feel like that's about all we have to talk about today. This is the Let's Keep It Real podcast with Mario and Austin, and thank you for listening.